Please welcome Victoria Beckham. Welcome to America.
Thank you.
And I cannot imagine how your life is, because it's like that everywhere you go, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. And when we first turned up in America, we didn't think that anybody even knew who we were. So it was kind of crazy. But it's been so positive and so great, and we love it.
Well, did you really honestly think nobody knew who you were? I mean, you've got to know that people were, chomping at the bit when they heard you were moving here.
I mean, I knew that people knew who the Spice Girls were, but soccer isn't obviously in America what it is in the rest of the world. So,
right.
We just thought, we come from England, which is like this big, and so we were really pleasantly surprised. It was fantastic.
Now, when you say pleasantly surprised, are you really? Because I know that they're outside of your house all the time, and does that just become a part of your life, that they're just following you everywhere?
I mean, when we first got here, it was really intense. There was tons of press every single day, and then they kind of figured out that we're actually quite boring, and Britney's far more interesting. And so they go to her house, and we don't really go out that much.
Yeah.
I mean, we work very hard, we do what we do, but then at the end of the night, we go home to our kids, and we're not out rolling out of nightclubs every night, so we are a bit boring for them, I think.
And what do well, not really, but okay, but if you're going to compare yourself to Britney, yes, she's got a lot more going on, but and are you making a lot of friends? I mean, I know Katie and Tom are friends, right?
Yeah, we've met some really nice friends, and Eva Longoria has been really sweet. When I first moved here, I didn't know anybody, and she was telling me where to get my nails done, where to get my hair done.
You could have called me. I'll tell you all that stuff.
I didn't know you then, but now I will.
Yeah, anytime, any kind of girly thing, and and now, are there cultural differences that you're finding here?
I mean, there's a couple of differences. The first day of school for Brooklyn was quite interesting.
And how old is Brooklyn?
He's 8. He's 8 years old, and I took him to school, and he met his teacher, and his teacher was trying to relax him and said, Brooklyn, what do you like? He says, oh, I enjoy soccer, and do you collect anything? And Brooklyn, who's 8, says, yes, I collect rubbers.
I'm sorry, rubbers?
Well, in England, a rubber is an eraser. He collects the little erasers,
He collects erasers?
Yes, like little erasers,
Yes, no, I know.
The little smiley faces and...
How many erasers does he have?
He's got quite a few, but the teacher, obviously,
thought
that's a bit
rubbers
of a
was something different.
Well, exactly.
Right.
Which...
Do you have the pictures? Do I hold these up, or do you have in still store these? I don't know what I can show, what I'm able to show. Oh, I can't show that. I'll just show the cover. But these pictures in here, and this is, an older issue, right? This is not new. This is...
Yeah, that was the month that we moved here.
But, man, these pictures are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a good-looking couple. Look at that. You're just resting?
Yeah. I was tired.
Yeah.
I thought David Beckham's crutch is a good place to rest.
Yeah,
right?
sure. If you're going to rest, yes.
Yeah.
And now, when you say you're boring, are you home, like, with the kids a lot, and do they understand? They just grew up with this, right?
Yeah, I mean, it must be really weird for the kids, but yeah, I mean, they go to a really lovely school. They're fantastic grounds. They do their thing. They're normal little boys, and I go to work, do what I do, and David does what he does. I think that they think all mummies are Spice Girls and all daddies play soccer, and that's just the way they've been brought up.
Now, so you have 3 boys. Do you want more kids? Do you want a girl?
I would like a girl. I think that it would be great. It would finish the family off to have a little girl. But I think, I've got a big tour coming up.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do it.
And how long are you going to be on tour?
Just until February.
Oh, okay. Well, you can get pregnant, and have the baby. Can't you plan that kind of thing out?
Well, we'll do the practicing bit before, and then,
all right.
And then see what happens.
Yeah. Because, seriously, I would assume that it would be for you, because you really do like really girly things, to have a little girl to take her shopping, and that would be great for you.
Yeah, it would be great, and David would love a girl, but 3 boys, I think it's less about parenting now for me and more about crowd control.
Right.
Because it's just, I'm constantly, don't do this, don't do that, don't touch this, don't touch that.
Right.
And I listen to myself and I think, shut up.
Yeah.
What do you sound like?
Right.
I moan constantly, just keeping them under control.
Yeah, well, but you have to do that. But yeah, I can imagine. All right, well, speaking of girly things, you have a book that is called That Extra Half an Inch, and it's basically teaching people how to that you don't need a lot of money to
So, yeah, I was going to say you don't have to have a lot of money. You know, there's some great high street stores and also obviously some great designer stores, but it's not about spending a lot of money. It's about mix and matching and buying sensibly.
Right. And so when we come back, you have some tips for me on things I should wear, kind of, you know, items that I should have in my closet, things that, right?
Yes, heels. We need to get you some heels.
Some heels. And I have been dying. I don't know, I just haven't gotten around to it. So, all right, we're going to spice me up a little bit. We'll be back after this. All right, so you dedicated this book to your mother.
Yeah, you know, my mum's always been an inspiration to me.
All right. And so what are some things you say that you'd never wear?
I don't wear flat shoes.
Never?
I never wear flat shoes.
Like, what about at home when you're walking around the house?
Yeah, when I'm at home, you know, running around the house, I'll be in flip-flops, you know.
Flip-flops?
Yeah,
but you'd never
flip-flops.
wear, like, tennis shoes? What about if you work out? You must work out.
Well, no, I don't, because I can't get my head around what to wear at the gym.
But if you figure an outfit out, you'd start working out?
Yeah, I would, definitely.
You don't work out?
No, I don't do anything. I mean, I'm running around after 3 kids all
Right.
day. You know, and they play soccer, and they just stand me in goal and just kick footballs at me, and I just dive from left to right, and that kind of keeps me fit. But other than that, no.
I bet there's women at home going, I have 3 boys and I don't look like that. You know. All right, give me your. You'd never wear tennis shoes.
No, I don't.
Wow.
I always like to wear heels. I think they make you feel so much more confident and...
Confident.
They do
All
for
right,
me.
well, okay. Give me your tips. I'm
Okay.
open to whatever you want to do.
Okay, so we're going to start by putting some of my sunglasses on you.
Oh, great. I like that.
So we're going to give you some aviators here.
All right.
To put on.
All right, now I have a small face. These are going to be huge, but all right.
I think they look great.
I like them.
I think they look good. And then a nice big diamond ring. You see, look, that you're feeling confident,
No,
aren't you?
I feel great.
See, there you go. Okay, we can put a nice ring on you.
All
There
right,
you go.
Thank you. Wow. That's nice.
There we go.
Is that yours?
No. It's nice, though. You should keep that.
I will.
You should keep that.
I'll keep it. All right.
A nice handbag,
Oh, yes.
which is very nice.
Okay.
I think she looks good. I think you look great.
No, I like it.
And these are fantastic. Jimmy Choo.
They hurt.
You look good.
They hurt already.
That's because
I'm not even standing and they hurt.
It's because you got thick socks on.
Thick socks? No, these are thin socks and
You see? I think you look great.
see,
I think you look great.
how can you walk in a normal way? I mean, I literally feel like I'm balancing on. I do look taller, though. If I could get used to it, and wow, I'm gonna get a handbag. I like this. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you. These are good tips.
You look fantastic.
And the ring. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Thank you. Thank you for the tips, and I got you something, and I didn't know that you never wear them, but maybe you will, because they're from me, so you'll think about it, and then
I'll put them on. So, but do you think they go with my dress?
yeah. You know, when you stand up, they go with your dress if, you know, you finish working and you're heading for the bus. Look.
We've swapped.
Yes. All right, we're back with Victoria Beckham, and so today is the first day of No Way November. What? And let's just take a walk for a second, just because I want to walk into the audience, and that's just a new thing that I'm going to start doing. So I just want to walk around, and I just want to talk to Amanda Roach. Is that your name? Yes. Hi, stand up. Look who it is. It's Victoria Beckham.
Hi.
shock, but it's amazing to meet you.
Yeah. You're a big fan, huh?
I've been a big fan since probably 6th grade.
Yeah.
Insane
Wow.
fan, yes. And you're my favorite.
Yeah, that's great. We were watching you, all of us in the audience. You were signing some papers or something in a room.
Serious?
Yeah, we were screaming at you. So now you haven't gotten tickets for the tour?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm a poor college student, so I can't go.
Oh, that's a shame. All right. Anyway.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Who's
Okay,
next?
nice to meet you. Okay, bye.
No, we want you to go, right?
We really want you to go.
What can you do about that?
Okay, well, I've got 2 tickets for you to come to the show.
You're going to play in London, right?
Yeah, we are playing in London.
Would you like to go to London?
Oh my God, yeah. Are you
I'm not
serious?
saying yes. I'm just saying, would you like to
I
go?
would love to. I would love to.
All right. Well, then you will go. You're going to go to London, and here's what we're going to do. We're flying you. Wait till you hear about this. It's exciting. You're going to be a guest of Victoria Beckham's sold-out Spice Girls concert in London. Plus, TravelWizard.com, the #1 source of luxury vacations, is providing you with 2 round-trip tickets and a 6-night stay valued at $5,200.